And we are live. What's up, fight fans? This is Kurtaville with Counterpunch Boxing News. Early morning, live chat, random talk. What's going on in the world today? I will let the chat load since there's no one on the chat right now. Let the notifications go out. We have one on the chat. Counterpunch to the number one here, the first and only on the chat. Counterpunch to you, whoever you are. Lover or hater, it is what it is. Hit the like button as you come in. Now we have two on the chat. Counterpunch to both of you. Tell me where you at. I'll give you a shout out. Where are you at in this crazy world today? We have one like. Appreciate the like. Two turns into four, and hopefully there's more. Counterpunch to all four. I'm just getting back into the grind of things. We had one hell of a busy weekend in the sport of boxing. Now it's really time to, counterpunch, reflect, and look forward to the future. Where you guys at? Give me a shout. I will give you a shout back. I'm enrolling in style, so I want to, shoot out to you guys. See how everybody's doing. Did everybody have a good Turkey Day? The ones that celebrate Turkey Day. Igor, counterpunch from Lativa, Europe. It's snowy there. No, it's not snowy here yet. Thomas in the house from the UK. Counterpunch to you, brother. We got 10 on the chat. Let's get 10 likes. Let's keep it balanced. I'm all about balance because, I'm a Libra and all this good stuff. I just ate breakfast. I feel good. Had a great weekend, man. Had an awesome weekend, actually. It was busy. It was full of definitely full of fights. Some good, some no. Sub-intention, counterpunch to you. GTEV from Cyprus. Counterpunch to you. Tuppentine from New Jersey. Memo. Salute from Frankfurt, Germany. Counterpunch to you. Oh. Spaghetti legs. Or said spaghetti legs. Big up. Counterpunch to you. SJF. Hello, boss. Counterpunch to you. Josh. Big up from England. It's Scott Chegg. Counterpunch to you, Scott. All right, we got a question. The question is, what's your thoughts on Dubois? Do you think him quitting is justified? From what they tell me, it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know. We wasn't in there. But of course, if you look at what went down or the after effects of what happened with his eye and such, I personally don't, not saying I don't believe Daniel Dubois. I'm not saying that. It's just things just sound strange to me how he worded certain stuff. You know what I mean? Like Daniel Dubois, he worded, oh well, I'm just waiting for my eye to heal. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor either. So it is what it is. He could have just really got beat up bad. And a lot of people's like, well, how could a jab just fuck up an eye like that? Well, the same way a right hand could have. But how do we know it's not a PR stunt, like, a cushion, damage control? Things like that. How do we know that's not the case with Daniel Dubois? We really don't know that. But I mean, nonetheless, whatever happened to him outside the after effects, he quit. I mean, he just quit. And then you have to ask what his mentality is moving forward. I mean, that's just, you know, if his eye was broken and he had nerve damage and stuff like that, I mean, hey, he had to do what he had to do. Only he knew. I mean, he's the only one taking punches against a juggernaut mutant. You know what I'm saying? After the reports, hell yeah. He could have lost his eye. Dude is only 23. He could have, based on the reports. You're right. Based on the reports. I mean, who am I to say they're lying or not? It's just, you know how like a lot of people, you have PR. I mean, a guy like that, you think about what he was destined to be, the type of reputation he had, his expectations were real high, and then this is an upset loss. So, you have to take it for what it is. If they made that up, it was a good cover. But if it's true, yeah, definitely. Again, you can see how he got hit in that one area, and that one area gave him problems, and he went down because of that. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't, I think him going down, or his decision to go down, is warranted. Like, yo, this shit hurt. Something ain't right with my eye, so I'm going down. Phil Larkin, yo, Kurt, all the love from Manchester, UK. Counterpunch to you. Don't like everyone being scared to just say he quit. That literally what it means to take a knee and to let the count finish. Spaghetti legs, that's what it is. Like I said, regardless of what happened to Daniel Dubois, he decided to take a knee. And he decided to let that man count out. He could have got up and he could have did something to avoid Joe Joyce from getting that eye. He didn't want to fight no more. Regardless of what was wrong with him, he decided not to fight. He decided to go down. He decided to stay down until that 10 count was up. That's facts. I mean, regardless of what could have happened to his eye, that's important. But at the time, before we knew what was wrong, before he knew what was wrong, he decided to do that. Because let's say it was nothing wrong with his eye at all. You see what I'm saying? He's still done the same shit. You know what I mean? He still's like, it hurts, fuck you, I'm down. Count me out, I'm done. There you go. He took his choice. He made his decision. And that's what it is. I mean, you can't get pissed off about it. I mean, and a lot of people don't want to say he quit. Oh, that's wrong. No, what's wrong is saying someone like Anthony Joshua quit. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong, because that man was up. You know what I mean? That's a totally different scenario. He was punched down. You know what I mean? Danny Dubois got punched and was like, wait, fuck this. I'm a kneel. He kneeled to the king. Anthony Fisher, appreciate you, brother. Dude, you got masks on your seats too. Yeah, it's one of those things, like social distancing thing. So one person can't sit beside someone else. So it is what it is, We can't ignore the fact that David Haye finally got a fight prediction right. I know, right? Yeah, he was flunking out. But we've all been there. We've all been there. Man Crower, morning, hope is all is well. Everything is good, brother. Having a great day. Igor, it seemed like Joyce was a bit more wobbled from Usyk's light combos than from Dubois' heavy punches. Igor, I'm glad you said something, and I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, people, let me tell you something. Let's look at it like this. Do you guys remember a fighter by the name of George Foreman? Better yet, do you guys recall a fight that George Foreman had with Muhammad Ali? 1974. No. Yeah. 74. Zaire. You guys remember that? Tell me if you guys remember this fight. Rope-a-dope. Andre Rodriguez. Counterpunch to you. What's up, Kurt? AJ will have 1,000 fans. Listen. Adam Cram. I know, right? These are the Vehicle Chronicles. I like that. I'm going to use it. Adam Cram. Counterpunch to you. Listen. George Foreman wiped out, ran through Joe Frazier. Do you think Joe Frazier hits harder than Ali? I mean, it's just a question. Do you think Joe Frazier hits harder than Ali? Let me get a yes, let me get a no. What do you guys take on that? Yes. George Foreman, okay, yes, okay. Matt Sadillo, counterpunch to you. Yes, yes. Igor Probably. Andre, yes. Okay, let's keep them going. How many people think Joe Frazier hits harder than Muhammad Ali? Frazier hits harder. Okay. Shaka XL. Or Shaka XL. Right? R3D, yes. Okay. All right, we got enough yeses to understand where we're at right now. That did not matter to George Foreman, did it? It didn't matter at all. It did not matter if Frazier could hit like a hammer with that rising hammer left hook that he possessed. He was known for. He used to work the body and do a little dance. He was like a little badger or something like that. He worked the body. He was very durable. He was tough, but he was smaller. Okay? But he hit hard as a mother sucker. That didn't matter to Joe Frazier. I mean, to George Foreman. George Foreman walked through him, knocked him down 7 times, making that boy quit. 7 times. William, appreciate you, brother. Counterpunch to you. Right. But Andre, listen. The point I'm trying to make is Ali doesn't hit harder than Frazier, but he still was able to knock out George Foreman. So that should tell you something. It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how fast those punches are coming and the angles that he was throwing those punches and the timing. Okay? George Foreman didn't see certain punches coming. And the punches that he didn't see coming took him out, and it didn't have to have hard thumping power like Frazier had. Thumbnail is actually disturbing me. I know, right? I just picked a random one. Yeah, it was kind of nasty. I screenshot it and I'm like, ugh. But I was like, fuck it, why not? Foreman punched himself out. No, not really. Foreman really didn't punch himself out. He punched himself to the point he thought Ali didn't have enough. And Ali came back with speed he didn't supposed to have and got him out of there. But see, what does that have to do with punching power at the end of the day? Endurance. And look, we know Joe Joyce is a guy that's very durable, but we know he got took to school in a WSB tournament. Okay? And you seen Joyce's face. Joyce, his face resembled, before the swelling, of Dubois' face when he fought Joe Joyce. Think about it. Nose was red, eyes was red, cheeks was red, mouth was red due to the punches, the accumulation of punches. There you go. It ain't how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, kid. Gotta love Rocky, man. He says the classic shit. This is one of the most honest channels on YouTube. Kurt, greetings from Netherlands. Love, brother. Shaka XL. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Sup, Kurt? AJ. I already read that. This is one. Okay. Let's see what we got. Joe Joyce is the current day light version of Sonny Liston. Strong, dynamic jab. Okay. All right. Well, he needs to go in there and face somebody like Fury. And then see, here's the thing, though. Did Usyk try to go in there to knock out Joyce? No. What he did was he went in there to point, to make his points, to accumulate, to win each round after round. Thunders Productions. Good morning. Salute from Canada. What part of Canada? Counterpunch to you, bro. Great minds. Sub-intention. Absolutely. Loki Zeem. Counterpunch to you. Hot take. AJ versus Fury won't have an immediate rematch because Fury will want a few cherry picks after AJ ices him. Well, here's the thing. That's going to be, and I want you guys to listen to me. Tyson Fury losing will be an experimental thing because we don't know how he would take a loss. One thing we know he said was, I hope I'm able to take a loss like Anthony Joshua. You remember a couple of weeks ago when he took his hat off to Joshua for taking the loss instead of bitching and crying and pissing and moaning like Wilder's doing and him and his minions? Okay, he said that. Tyson Fury said that. But who's to say that he won't take it as bad as Wilder or anybody else that took it bad? Right? I mean, he may, and look, I'm assuming Tyson takes it like a man. But if he gets beat, that's a whole different type of reality for a person that's undefeated. You see what I mean? It's not, people say that shit until they get beat. You know, a lot of things. Oh, my girl will never leave me. Till she leaves your ass. Then you, oh, no, I can't breathe. Can't breathe without you. Right? But before it's like, oh man, I ain't giving a shit. Let her go. Yeah. And she leaves and you don't know. Like, losing is the same thing. You lost. Now you got to live with that. Now that defines who you are. Will you crumble? That's Dubois now. Dubois, he lost at a young age, right? He lost at a young age. So it is what it is. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. But we'll stay tuned. Counterpunch to you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.